This is DJ Clamps giving you the news you need and the info you crave. Today's top story: clouds of Banksy mist have been detected in the sky around the ironworks. The mist, consisting of psychically charged miasma, messes with the senses, causing people to hallucinate things like kissing faces, people wearing strange outfits, and odd sigils. Fortunately, the Banksy mist goes away and doesn't fucking come back. It is believed that the Banksy mist is created by... hold on. I interrupt this news broadcast with a new special report. A ship traveling to the ironworks was reportedly... blah, 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 blah. A ship traveling to the ironworks reportedly spotted the infamous leader of the outcasts, Ulysses Grant O'Brien, also called the Immortal Pirate. The 67-year-old, 7-foot-tall warrior is the most wanted man in all the sky. He has destroyed entire ships full of soldiers with his bare hands. O'Brien is normally accompanied by his dragon steed, Yankee Blue, who is every bit as dangerous as her rider. If you see O'Brien, it is highly, highly recommended that you run away. And if you think you can beat him, then, well, odds are your senses have been confused by the Banksy mist. Is this week's DJ Clam Slam recap. And stumbling over my own typos and confusing stuff like, yeah, he's always encountered by his dragon. That's not what that was supposed to say. The last time you're bodyguarding Cecil and you had a fight with Ulysses Grant O'Brien, this big badass pirate, and things got a little wild, but ultimately the important thing is that his dragon grabbed him and flew away with him. And also, Cecil is aboard the police cruiser, and they're flying away with Cecil, which is probably fine. Yes, responding to Monty, we can canonically make Clam Slam dyslexic.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I choose to think that because he's omnipotent and knows everything, it's more
He's
so...
omniscient, that's a different word.
I don't fucking care.
Can he choose to
Anyways...
be dyslexic through his omniscience?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, is that to kind of cover his tracks in that regard, he puts on a face that he is dyslexic. But he can read. Like, he can read fine. It's all just an act to convince people that he, in fact, is not a deity.
Weapons next.
This is weird fan theories about this.
Casey, I've gone over this already.
I know, and I did. He does have, like, I don't remember if we actually had to physically do it, but he's like a clam person and he has a pearl in his head, and my indication with that is he uses it to spy on things and find information out. That's how he knows things.
Yeah, but Casey, he's also commented about us, the players, not just the campaign. Which means he knows he's in a campaign, and, like...
Well, Deadpool isn't a god.
He just canon, he has a pearl of wisdom.
Deadpool quite literally is pretty much a god, actually. In terms of power level. In terms of power level, yes.
Not all the time.
Sometimes.
He's hard to deal with because he regenerates, but he'll get his fucking ass handed to him by Thor every day of the week.
Every once in a while, he gains the power to kill the entire universe and multiverse.
Well, that's every comic character.
And the writers of his own story.
Yeah.
So.
But by that logic, then the Punisher is also a god, and that sounds even more bullshit because they also did a Punisher kills the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
He also became Ghost Rider.
Yeah. But anyway, we open not on the party, but on Yankee Blue, this big blue dragon. It would be weird if it wasn't a blue dragon, considering its name. The dragon flies away from the ship, carrying O'Brien in her jaws, and the camera, it moves to O'Brien, focusing on the arrow stabbed into his heart. His eyes are closed and his arms hang limp. And then we hear a voice. We, as in the audience. This is a dramatic cutscene that the party doesn't see and won't know about for a bit. But we hear this deep, roaring voice that says, You have not yet earned the privilege of dying. And O'Brien's eyes snap open, and he grabs the arrow and rips it out. And then we cut back to you people. So, you guys, you're chasing after Jabroni's police cruiser, and I can't imagine it would take you long to keep up. Like, I do think it would have taken a second to catch your breath after the fight and, like, get to the controls of the ship, but the Flaming Needle, like the experimental ship that most of the party is on, is faster than this police cruiser, and they only left, like, right before the battle ended. You would catch them easily. I don't know why I'm fucking over-explaining things. Although, small question, how would you catch up to them? Because does anyone who's on the left ship know how to fly an airship?
MMX got it for sure.
I assume we all know how to fly a little bit.
Okay, so who wants to just for fun, and maybe we can play off it, who wants to roll to fly the ship? And if you roll like in that one, I feel like you're gonna crash into the police.
I can
try. Unfortunately, Nikolai and Callie, the two people who know how to fly a ship, are on the other ship.
What? Oh shit!
What skill do you want us to roll?
Fly a ship.
Do you want
vehicle handling, which would be intelligence, I think, unless any of you have proficiency.
Intelligence?
Are we going to get a Breaking Bad season 2 episode ABQ?
Jump across.
Okay, so do you want to be boring and drop off Callie or Nikolai so they can fly it?
I mean, okay, it's like, is it boring? Kind of, yeah. But also, Callie does not trust any of these fuckers to fly an experimental ship by her family. Because then if they crash it, we're not getting paid.
Well, to be fair, if they crash it, the bigger problem is that we aren't.
That's how we crash.
Like, everyone would fucking die.
Can I roll dexterity to fly the ship?
Sure, let's just see. I do think we'll canonically go with Callie drops off either herself or Nikolai, but I do want to know how it would have gone if we did try to let Arch fly.
I'm dropping myself off.
Okay,
I go
Nikolai.
to the wheel with Arch, and I get down as a stool for him to see.
17?
Oh,
no, wait, plus 5. So 22 would have been the.
Well, is oh wait, no, never mind.
22 would have been my total.
Okay, so canonically, you have the people who know what they're doing do it, but apparently Arch is smart enough to fly in a pinch, which makes sense. He's been on ships for a while, so you're going to catch up with them. But before I move all your tokens over there, I guess the question is, how do you want to play this? Do you want to fly over and jump on their ship? Do you want to call them with the radio and order them to stop? You want to fire on them? How do you want to approach this?
I think firing on them is a bad idea.
How about the ballistas and just peg 3 of them?
Wait, don't we have the thing where we can shoot a thing and then reel them in? Yeah.
We could
not on this ship.
Yes. Quick, command an NPC to fire. If that's what you can have.
We're gonna have the blind guy shoot the gun.
Why Salazar? We have.
Oh right, that's a
Akash is here.
Okay, so is that how you want to approach this, with just shooting a cop?
No, we're not shooting. First of all, we're not shooting a cop, and second of all, you guys cut me off. I was saying in case they try and get away. That's what I meant.
No, we're shooting the ship.
Alternatively,
kidnapping.
Could theoretically rescue Cecil by shooting him with the harpoon and pulling him back.
No, that's gonna fucking kill him. He's a commoner.
Let's see where these guys go.
We're not that. We are dumb. We're not that dumb though.
Look, we already fought the government, one of the governments on a different island. We're just shooting their ship, we're stopping it, and we're taking back the person that hired us.
Technically, you haven't fought the... The Shimmer government does not know that you've betrayed them yet.
When did we betray the Shimmer government?
Wait, which government did you betray then?
We betrayed Shimmer by not turning in the bird, and we also attacked Citadel soldiers, and then we also fucked with the
Black Sun.
the military. Yeah.
Okay, so you're just pissing off everyone.
That's Callie's whole thing. Now you realize it.
That's also kind of what you threw at us. You didn't throw like random bandits and other constant outcasts at us. You just like, oh, here, by the way, go ahead and fight every government of every island and
I do
have
think,
no safe place to go.
To be fair, you did like get like an understanding with Citadel. So I think the only one that would dislike you is is Fort Windhow, Emperor of the Black Sun guys. Which, I mean, fuck them. They're the ones who have used MMX.
We're neutral
yes.
with Citadel right now.
We're neutral with Citadel because we lied. We're neutral with Shimmer because we lied.
Now, what will you do with the Ironworks guys, which technically they're like a protectorate of Citadel, so they were.
Well, we should probably go up alongside of them and start negotiating with them and figure out like it's like
okay,
we stopped the guy. Is Cecil safe?
Because like
what
technically our characters
doing?
don't know what they're doing.
Arch
we
does.
just think maybe they're getting Cecil.
Arch and Nikolai.
No, Arch is like
Nikolai,
explained
and I think
it.
Callie.
Yeah,
Arch, Nikolai and Callie are all suspicious, but I don't think you have proof enough that you could get away with shooting.
No, but Arch sat there and went, "No, these guys are fucky."
Okay.
The moment things started to happen, he was like, "I don't trust you guys. Fuck that." And he already relayed that information to everyone through the psychic link.
So you've approached them and you've gotten close, and I don't want to move the maps, but I'd say you're like right up along, close enough that you can like shout at them. What do you want to shout?
Want to shout at them, Callie?
I mean, yeah, but this isn't what I'm shouting. I'm just asking, would a pit maneuver work on a ship?
Hey guys, maybe we shouldn't pit maneuver the cops.
Hey,
maybe we should have pit maneuver.
I'm giving them a taste of their own medicine.
If you pit maneuver in an airship, once again, we will get Breaking Bad Season 2 episode ABQ.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad.
Wrong, isn't every cop?
It's the one where the planes crash into each other and explode, and the bodies rain down on Albuquerque.
Yes, because that's a scene that everyone knows, even people that haven't seen the show.
It is admittedly a very famous scene. Okay, so you're not pit maneuvering, I assume. I assume you're shouting at them. What do you want to shout?
I guess Callie will just... First of all, I want to get Arnaud, like, circling over the ship. Specifically over this guy, but he's like 40 feet above them. And then I guess Callie will just yell, all right, the danger's over. Why don't you have Cecil return to this ship and we can head back?
And like you can kind of see like the gears turning in Jabroni's head, and like, yeah, that's fine. Let's glad that everything went good. Glad those pirates they're dead, right? Good. Everyone dead, everything fine. Yeah, let's and he like snaps at his men. Help Mr. Cypress back to the boat. It's fine. And Cecil's just gonna walk to the edge and, Kaliara, I'm glad that everyone is okay. That was a very dangerous situation, it seemed.
Indeed it was.
I guess we just send a plank over a bridge. Probably not a plank. There's probably a bridge that can shut out.
Yeah, I imagine that ships have systems for this.
Yeah, let's walk the plank. Should I make him roll acrobatics to not slip him?
I'm not. There should just be like a bridge. I mean, if there's like a normal way to get on and off the ship through, like when you're there, it would have like a bridge that we can go across. And
okay. Good. So you're going to invite Cecil back aboard, and Jabroni's going to be like, good. Everything's nice now. So why don't we head on to their cloud outpost and just wrap this whole little adventure up?
Is that where we're supposed to go, the cloud outpost? I thought we were supposed to go back to Ironworks.
Well, it's like there and back.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, that works. I still don't trust you guys, but Cecil's back. Good job.
I do want to try and keep Arnaud in their proximity, and I want to try and, like, I don't know, like a little bit after we start heading off again, I want to go into, like, Arnaud's vision and try and listen in on their conversation.
Okay. Give me, like, a stealth for, like, Arnaud checking.
Okay, let me pull up their stat block really quick, because I forget to do this every fucking time. There it is. Nugget Dice, you're good to me. Okay, that's not horrible. That's 14.
Okay. So actually I should roll for them to see if they're perceptive. Oh, just barely does. So like after the battle's over, as they're flying, like you see Jabroni, he's just like muttering to himself, like, son of a bitch, not of course I had to fucking go, like, and then he notices like a bird flying around, and he looks at his men and puts a finger over his mouth.
Which I presume I see.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to relay everything I just saw to everyone in the party, and also I will just straight up go to Cecil and say, they're on the side of the rider we just, they're on the side of the rider that we just took out. Don't go back on their ship.
Well, as long as someone keeps an eye on them, they shouldn't be able to contact anybody.
I'm having Arnaud take a look over at them.
And what evidence do you have to say that they're up to something that is wrong? I did not see anything suspicious.
They did absolutely nothing to against the Dragon Rider we just fought.
Well, they protected me. That's something.
They did not. They literally did nothing. They got you onto their ship and then stood around and waited for us to die. Then I had my bird, Arnaud, fly by, and the second they did, first of all, whatever the fuck that cop's name is, was mumbling under his breath in clear frustration. And then when he saw Arnaud, he told all the cops to be quiet and to stop talking.
Well, that's not suspicious. If I saw a strange bird spying around, I too would be. Look, Kaliara, Sergeant Yusavitch is a highly respected law enforcement officer, raised and trained by this.
Don't. You may be one of the smarter ones in our family, but get some goddamn sense, Cecil. It's very clear that they're against us.
Roll to see how much damage that punch in the face did.
I'm not trying to like punch him that hard. But if you well, also it's not a roll. Because it's an unarmed attack, and I don't have any mechanics that turn it into a roll. It would be 2 damage.
Question. Is it the metal fist or the fleshy fist?
It doesn't matter. It's 2 damage.
Yeah, but which is ruder?
Well, Callie is left-handed, and that is her metal fist. So I imagine it's the metal fist.
So, like, you just punch him, and, like, you're not punching him hard, but this isn't a guy who gets in a lot of fights, and you just smack him, and then he just turns back, or, like, wipes his nose, takes off his glass, and polishes them and say, with all due respect, Kaliara, you don't have a history of good judgment. And
I do.
I do not.
The fuck is that
trust your
supposed to mean,
speculation.
asshole?
Hey, I don't know. Look at that hand that just punched me. That's what it fucking means. He's gonna like go and try and walk back to his wheel.
I mean, I have good judgment. Those guys are fucking shady as shit.
Whatever.
Callie wants to
You know-
beat his ass so
Hey,
badly.
you know who in this scenario hasn't punched me in the face? Captain Yusavitch. That's all. Or Sergeant Yusavitch, whoever his fucking name is.
I mean, we can make that true if you come back down here and have all of us punch you. There's 5, 6 of us?
I don't want to be punched by everyone here, thanks.
Okay, then why are you lying?
What the fuck? I'm not fucking lying.
You just said the only one who hasn't punched you is this. Okay.
No, I said, you know who hasn't. I didn't say the only one.
That implies it.
No.
Kaliara, why don't you go back to your own ship and...
Are we still close to this ship, by the way?
Yeah, I don't think they've, like, taken off. They're like...
Cool. I'm gonna go walk over there.
Hey! And Yusavitch is just like, hey, what the fuck are you doing on my boat? Hey, get the fuck out of here.
We're all part of the security team. No worries.
Uh-huh. So why are you here?
Security?
Got your own boat. Yeah, security for that other boat, not mine. Why are you just staring at me?
Archie just staring blank straight at him.
Like, get the fuck off my ship! Why are you walking over to the... No, don't. And, like, you see the cops kind of going for their batons and, like...
Hey, CISO, I'm gonna be riding this ship until we get to the outpost.
Fine, fucking fine. Jesus. He's not a person who exists in this campaign setting. Okay.
Hey, Zeus can.
Not yet.
So, do you guys just want to plot?
It is possible, because we killed the dragon rider, and then he came back to life. He could be Jesus.
Oh my god. We're the Romans.
Easy's vision is all coming together.
We're the Romans.
We are the Romans. We came as Romans.
VD.
Okay. So we just want, you guys just want to fly to the cloud outpost?
Yeah. I'm not getting
That's
off
what we
the
have to
ship,
take
though. I'm
guy, right?
telling... Yeah, we have to take him there and then back. And I am telling Nikolai to pilot the Luna Express for now.
Not his fucking
The
name.
Luna Eclipse.
Yeah. Okay, good. And so it's like another day of flying, and eventually you guys are arriving at the Southern Cloud Outpost, and you're just landing here. Was there anything you...
Oh, sorry. It's very easy for all of us to stay in communication too, with with split up like this among 3 ships.
Yeah, is there anything you guys did while traveling? Anything that what you talked about? How was the journey, I guess?
I guess Murina has to go pick at the salvaged remains of the radio tower.
Yeah, so you go up, you head up to the castle deck on the Luna Eclipse after you again move there, and it's not doing so hot. Your ship's kind of in a rough state. Give me an investigation check to, I guess, just look through this.
So 9. Let's see if I can add anything onto that. I decree not. So that's just a 9.
Okay, so yeah, it's you don't get a good view. You can tell that. I mean, it's not like permanently destroyed, but it'll take some time to repair everything and have it be up and running again. It got really badly fucked up by the dragon breath.
Are there any salvageable parts from there, or
Probably
items
a
I might be
bit.
missing?
Were there any personal items in the radio array that you'd like to check out and look at, or anything?
There were some lyrics I was working on that hopefully survived.
I will
And
say
there was my concertina.
the concertina will be fine, and the lyrics are a little singed, but still legible.
All right, Myrna's just gonna stay silent, take a deep fucking sigh, and just sulk off to her room.
Okay. And also,
Um,
go ahead, Alex.
I guess Jasper would try to talk with Myrna.
Okay. Try and talk with me and Mirna. What are you guys going to talk about?
I guess Jasper will try to find wherever Myrna is during when we talk.
Let's go. Howdy, Myrna. You know that man?
I've. She's not exactly very keen to talk about it right away, but she forces out. I've been following his trail for a while. If he didn't make it obvious enough, he took something very dear from me. So I'm trying to repay the favor.
Well, it's a good thing we ended him.
You what?
You know, we cut him down.
We? I was fucking unconscious for half that fucking fight. I did next to nothing. I watched as my fucking quarry, my fucking purpose for the last 20 odd years just fucking crumpled in front of me like he was a sack of wet flour.
I mean, I guess that is tough. I don't know what I'd do in that kind of situation, but
Well, then you
there's
know
more
where I
people.
am with that situation.
I suppose so.
She's just gonna absentmindedly finger her instrument.
You think we can fix that up? Technology isn't exactly my forte. It's more
Jasper will like smack the side of the wall.
more this.
It survived pretty well from the crash. It was a sturdy build, family heirloom. But I don't know. He had to fucking take one last fucking thing from me before he just didn't even have the decency to let me kill him. A piece of shit right till the fucking end.
Shame.
I don't know. I guess she just sits there and sulks for a bit before picking up that the vibe is fucking dead.
Jasper will sit around for a little bit before. Just kidding.
See you around, Myrna.
And then go back downstairs.
Actually, I don't know. It's kind of stupid, but something did survive the fire, aside from my instrument. I was working on some, I guess a poem of sorts for the crew. Just something that passed the time. I don't know, I guess
Sorry, a what?
a poem. Limericks and shit.
Oh, never knew
Rhymes.
you were a writer.
Yeah, the family tradition, I guess. It's not completely finished and it's a bit singed, but a couple verses still survived, I guess, for a couple members. I got yours if you want.
Oh, well, I'd be glad to hear something.
Alright, fuck. Let me see if I can fucking remember if I still have a concussion. Okay, how about, I gave him a royal flush, that'll keep him busy, but if you really want him happy, just give him 3 glizzies. Picked up in the ironworks, Jasper likes to tinker, but at the end of the day, he's more a fighter, less a thinker. Master of combat, start a fight and he commands it. If you get knocked prone, you know it's because he planted more tricks and resources than most soldiers can manage, but it'll trip you up and let the party take advantage. I don't know, I still need to work on the flow a bit, but I get a beat going, maybe some tweaks here and there, and it might be something to keep me busy now that my whole reason for existence is kind of just dead.
Hey, if nothing else is going for you, you can always be a bard.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I tell that to my mom.
So I didn't
I
want to interrupt a second ago, but holy fucking shit, Monty.
Yeah, that was so fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're all gonna have to wait for your line.
The fucking glizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was shit. That was did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Jasper is canonically the throat goat.
The throat
Ironically
goat
so.
combat master.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll be able to meet her one day.
And I'll smack Myrna on the shoulder before heading off.
And Myrna's just gonna chuckle and say, yeah. Maybe.
Oh, poor Myrna. Is it good for her to know that Jasper is wrong? Well, she doesn't know it, but that Jasper is wrong and like there's still a dangerous evil murderer out there killing people? Would that make Myrna happy?
Yes.
Well, wish granted. Fortunately. Oh, I'll move that. Okay. And so you guys, you arrive at the Southern Cloud Outpost. And I feel like as you're
Did
flying
anyone else want to do anything?
Right, anyone else
Yeah,
want to do anything?
Because you
I
just
want
went
to
with them
keep
and
trying
then
to
fully
spy
jumped up.
on them.
Well, they're not going to say shit.
I would like to disappear on their ship.
Well, that's fine. I'm
What do you
still
mean?
spying on them, and also that means that they're not going to be able to easily communicate with one another.
What do you mean you're going to? What do you mean
I
you're
don't know.
going
Can
to
anyone beat a
disappear on their ship?
31 stealth?
Okay, no, but what are you doing?
I would like to just disappear on their ship and put them on full paranoia, and I'm gonna go and look in the captain's room to try to find information.
Okay, give me an investigation check. But as you're doing that, you just fucking hear Yusavitch saying, "Where the fuck is that guy? Where the fuck did he go?
Where's
I hate
that
him.
little
I
rat?"
fucking hate him so much." And unfortunately, that isn't like hard evidence because everyone who has ever encountered Arch fucking hates Arch.
I find that hard to believe.
I don't. I don't. So many.
Yeah, no, like, the thing is, Zane, is Arch is pretty hard to like.
Businessmen are usually hard to like.
It's not even because he's a businessman. It's because
And
he's like,
scammers.
It's because he's like, "Hi, I'm hiding on your ship now. Okay, we're all friends." Like, they want to shoot you. They know they can't get away with it. They want to pump you full of so many crossbow bolts.
29?
29. Okay, so you're digging through all their fucking files on the ship, and you just find this. Let me think. You find like a list. It's like a list of evidence from like Chipper Canoe's factory. Like, or you find this list as you're going through Yusavitch's notebook, and it's a list of all the stuff that they found at the canning factory. And it says they found blood pools, they found a body, they found no money taken, they found a knife with question mark fingerprints, and then Jabroni has crossed that out and written right beer the Twister's fingerprints. They found they found 6 pallets full of cans, all completely covered in blood, and then that has just been crossed out that they found a bunch of cans covered in blood.
That's not shady.
And that's what you find in their notebook.
Any papers listening to like correspondence of people they've been in contact with?
Unfortunately, they do not appear to have taken notes on this. Wait, why don't... No, I don't think they will have taken notes on their correspondence, especially because it wouldn't be like written. It will. I'm not quite sure how they, assuming they did do it.
It's like transactional proof.
Transactional proof.
Like, this is the receipt. This is their contract.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any sort of like records of a financial transaction of any kind. I will say, tell you what. I will say, you find this record of old police. It's like of shipping old police evidence from Ironworks to Citadel, and like a note from the Citadel guys. Your manifest was missing. Your manifest was lighter. When your ship arrived, it was lighter than it stated in its manifest. Something was or did you miswrite how heavy things were when they were going to Citadel? But nothing concrete. Bit of a mystery.
Does it mark the ship that that stuff was missing from? The name of the ship?
Yeah, it was this police cruiser. Like, it was transporting a bunch of old evidence to the Citadel, and there's like 1,000 pounds of difference in the ship's weight when it left Ironworks to when it arrived at Citadel.
Okay.
Arch is being sneaky.
Yeah, so I'll just be walking around the entire ship, just hiding from everybody, and I'll just randomly pop up every once in a while behind this guy's back just to scare him, and then disappear again later. Throughout the
I feel like
day.
One of the times you do this, he says, if I was legally allowed to stab you, I would spill your fucking guts on the deck. Why are you doing this?
That's also illegal for him to do. Just that entirely.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that down, and I'm gonna go talk to your commanding officer. I'm gonna make a report. Thank you.
Your word against mine.
Yeah, actually. I'll pat his
God,
back.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I hope I find fucking evidence to put you away. I don't fucking trust you.
More illegal stuff for him that he just said.
That's not illegal.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it is.
That's super illegal.
I was just saying he thinks
Because
you're guilty of something.
Cops,
Which,
yes.
to be fair, Archie's guilty of so many different crimes.
Yes, but that's still not legal for him to say. Cops are supposed to be impartial.
Everything I've done has been under contract.
Oh God, he hates you so much.
I'm fully red taped. It's the things my crew does.
Oh, the things.
What about you siphoning gas?
Okay, well, that was illegal, but no one could prove that.
No one could prove that, air quotes.
People made assumptions. No one can prove anything. That's the one illegal thing I did.
You're a fucking menace.
It's red taped otherwise.
Oh god, I hate Archie.
Uh,
So
yeah, if he touches
anyone
me,
else?
I'm also gutting him.
So anything else while you guys are flying before you arrive at the cloud outpost?
I
Um,
gotta.
Oh, go ahead. Oh wait, no, this super fast thing. For Nikolai and Callie, you guys get all the information that I did find, both me speaking it and kind of like an image of everything in your minds of what it is. So you're
Awesome.
fully in the know of this evidence and the weird lacking of manifest, which could have been them dropping off cargo to the outcasts or somewhere else. I'm assuming outcasts, just because he doesn't trust them.
Cool.
So Nikolai and Callie know that, but do they have any way they would think of on the journey to get rid of Yusavitch, like prove that he's corrupt?
Think the shit.
No.
What was that?
I don't think that was
Well?
directed towards us.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyone else have things they want to do while they're journeying?
I forgot to mention though, because Jasper listened to my sick ass rhymes. Both of us get temporary HP equal to my character level until our next rest.
Oh shit!
God
yeah.
damn. You're so fucking good at this that Jasper gets all that like skill or that health. Like, goddamn, that like all of us in real life are getting health because that was genuinely inspiring.
Oh shit! I forget to heal from that last fight too, so I get extra health.
Yeah. So you're all going to get some rest in, probably a long rest by the time you arrive. Although one of you might not be having the best, like most restful night. Jordan?
Yes.
Callie just went through this very stressful, very frustrating encounter. And just as you are like resting your eyes that night, it's just your heart's still beating, you're getting rain from the frustration. You're like, all of your body just feels hot. And can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, I can. Let me check what my save modifier is. Okay. That is a 21.
That is a 21 as you survive this. By the way, Jordan was the one who reached out to me about having this mechanic that just makes the game harder for Jordan, but like the stress is getting to you and your blight infection is starting to flare up, but you are tough enough to power through it, so you're not going to be injured, but you do just feel it like burning within you. And all this stress isn't good for that.
I did talk about it when I first talked to you about Callie, but then I just never made mechanics for it.
Yeah. Well, we discussed mechanics. So now, if Callie, we can kill Callie if we just get someone annoying on board so that she is in constant stress 24/7 for like a month.
That's okay. So you want Cecil to join the ship?
Wait, MMX? No, Callie likes MMX for some reason. Callie thinks MMX is cute.
Are you saying MMX is not cute?
Wow.
He's cute, but in a naughty, like hit with a spray bottle type.
We're telling Nikki.
Way.
Yeah,
He's a stressful cute.
Yeah, we gotta tell Nikki that you said MMX was a fucking ugly dog.
I'm not Jasper. I want to call
that-
MMX a dog.
You think MMX is the most awful, most horrible,
DWG.
most vile looking thing?
spreading misinformation about me.
No, you
So, anyone
literally
else-
did say MMX is not cute. Like that's not misinformation.
MMX is cute but annoying.
But that's not what you said at
MMX
first. You said that after backtracking.
Fair enough. So anyway, you're flying and you arrive at the Southern Cloud Outpost after like a day of flying. And I feel like on the Luna Eclipse, like as you're approaching, like Salazar is either in the cockpit or on the deck, like within speaking. He's within a place he could speak to you, Nikolai, and he sees Father Kyler waving from the edge of the clouds, and he's like, "Ah, Father Kyler, an old friend of mine." Yes, it'll be nice to get back. It will be nice to speak to him again. And he just is saying this mostly to the crew because Nikolai would already know some of this. Like, yes, you see, when I was younger, I was a crew member on a ship, and said ship was attacked by pirates. Outcasts, actually. I was left for dead, but the monks saved me and nursed me back to health. It was nice to be back here. And oh god, fucking Arch. Oh, like once you I feel like once you step off on the cloud outpost, Jabroni's gonna turn to you, Arch, and say, "Leave me alone, or I will charge you with interfering with police duties."
He hasn't been interfering though.
Oh, he's fucking it. Oh god. Wait a minute, this guy's corrupt as shit. He would lie. He would like fucking charge you for something was bullshit. He would like arrest you on the charge of resisting arrest and nothing else.
Okay, well that just means he's stupid because you can't do that.
Also
Yes,
has no
you-
jurisdiction
I
out here
know.
on the
Yes, you
outpost.
fucking can.
No,
He
you
has no
can't.
jurisdiction out
Cops do
here on
that
the
all the
outpost.
Cops do that all the
This is not
time.
fireworks.
You
No,
would detain
cop.
Arch.
You have to, like, you have to have a reasonable cause to detain, and then if they resist detaining, then you can charge them with resisting arrest.
Yes, but you don't
But you
have
don't-
to actually charge with anything other than resisting.
Look, this is the
arrest.
moment.
Yes, but you have to have a
and-
reason to detain him first, which he does not
Yeah,
have.
like interfering with police duty. The point is, he's telling you to fuck off.
Yeah, but this is also the moment if he does like want to threaten like that. This is the Fast and Furious moment where like this is Brazil and everyone else pulls out guns and points it at him. Like this isn't his jurisdiction. He's not on Ironworks.
It's not your
Plus,
fucking
I'm not doing-
jurisdiction. But I will say that Cecil's such a little shithead that if you murder a cop in front of him, he's fucking reporting you.
Oh, Cecil is absolutely 100% Blue Lives Matter all the way.
He is. He was like
He-
before you cut him off, he was going to say, "I'm going to trust the word of a cop more than you, Callie."
I guarantee in his closet he has a shirt that says "Every life matters."
Oh god. Do I want Cecil to be racist? I don't know. Well,
Okay, but like as the person who created Cecil, I'm telling you, he's at least a little bit racist.
probably
racist for more
Because my
Racist
mom
in
is
the
very
least
racist.
way.
Okay, but this is also a world where like there's very little races and people in general. People would be more classes than races.
okay.
Well, they're both.
Like he'd be like full like nobility, noble, you're commoner, then
It's both.
than
I'm
anything
telling
else.
you straight up, it's both.
Okay. Yeah, Archer's just gonna smile at him and just look forward.
I told you to fuck off, pal.
I don't think Arch talked to him a single time other than to like poke his back on the ship to wave and then disappear again.
God, I fucking hate it. Okay, so you've arrived at this cloud outpost, and Father Kyler walks up to greet you. Greetings. It's been some time, my totally bodacious pals. I love skateboarding. It seems that maelstrom from a few weeks ago wasn't enough to harm you.
No, not at all. It went rather successfully, actually.
Good, good. And this outpost has been enjoying its new spot further to the east. Feel free to stay for as long as you want. We very much believe in hospitality, but no killing each other on the Cloud Outpost is something we very much do not allow. No stabbing. I don't
Guys,
know
we
why.
should totally kill each other.
Well, well, I guess all of Callie's weapons do piercing damage, so I can't get you out on a technicality there. Fuck.
Okay. And wait, if you get, well, I mean, technically it's piercing damage, but I don't think it can. If someone got shot by an arrow, you wouldn't say they got stabbed to death.
But you could say, it would
archers-
be technically correct to say they've been stabbed by an arrow.
I suppose.
Archer's the only person that can assassinate someone in this group and leave no evidence.
I'm going to say if like all the cops suddenly die, you will be arrested because there's not a single person here who wouldn't know it was you.
All the cops just died. They just did that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. They just
There was ship
fucking did
madness, and they all
that.
jumped off the ship.
They started stabbing each other. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll hold up in court. And Cecil's going to say, right, I'm sure it's fine, but I would like to take about 6 hours to just go over the Flaming Needle and make sure everything is unharmed and that it wasn't damaged in all that chaos or in the time you were flying it.
I flew it for like 2 minutes.
Yes, I know. I'm not saying, look, I'm not saying it's damaged. I'm saying this is an important and dangerous test flight, so I'm going to make sure the system's all right, okay?
All right.
Just sit tight for a while, and he's just going to walk over, check out his own ship.
I'm guarding the ship while he does that.
Callie is guarding him, and let's say MMX is within Callie's reach because, you don't want MMX to ever be freed from
No.
Callie's reach.
Never.
I'm getting the retractable leash grafted to my metal arm.
God. I will say that Freed, while you're on the Cloud Outpost, Freed and Jordan, who's not Jordan, right? However his name is pronounced.
Friedman.
Friedman. Okay. But he's gonna go up and say, excuse me. So about my measurements of the blight and checking things out at these 3 locations that I paid you to take me to.
Right. What about it?
We are at one of those locations. I do need to be taken a bit lower to check it out.
Okay. Go, Nikolai. Could you take? This is so fucking weird for me, man. Can you take Friedman? To.
It's gonna be even. It's gonna be even weirder. Decides they don't like him and kills him.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that just because it's a picture of me, instead of going to move Callie, I try and move that. It's
Okay.
But Nikolai, could you one of his breeding spots is nearby, so would you be so kind as to get him where he needs to go on the lunar eclipse?
Yeah, of course. I have this babysitting mission down. Let's get out of here, Friedman.
Yeah. Ooh, and I feel like Rio is going to pop up and say, "Ooh, can I go along and kind of maybe?" Because I would very much like to learn how to fly in a way other than the way I already know how to fly. Will you pretty please teach me how to fly the ship, Mr. Vardas?
Yeah, of course, Miss Rio.
Okay. So
Is
get
Casey's
readings.
audio sometimes dying just for me?
No, I've been getting
No.
it a little. I've
Shit.
been getting it too.
Is it? Fuck. Why?
It's
Why
been
is my-
it's not been that bad. Like it's been pretty
Yeah.
easy to
Is it
figure
just
out what
like
you're
your
saying.
sound suppression? Like
I
noise
don't fucking
suppression?
I don't fucking know. I hate audio stuff so fucking much because is it like this? I don't know. I didn't fuck with any settings. Maybe I don't fucking know.
Go
Casey,
on
speaking
to-
as someone who did a degree in audio and stuff, I hate audio too.
Let's just talk about it later. Okay. So like I was asking if anyone else wanted to go along.
I think we should have people on the island. Personally, because I don't fucking trust these cops.
Well, that should be all cops.
Well,
That's
it is
Detective
all
Columbus.
cops.
These ones in
No, I
particular.
don't. Yeah. I don't trust cops. They can eat a bag of dicks.
Good. And so they can. I agree. Okay. And so you guys are going on your little mini quest to go get some blight readings. What does everyone else want to do while Cecil is inspecting the ship?
I guess Jasper would just guard the Luna.
Jasper, Garin, the Luna, Arch being Arch.
Arch is always Arch.
Okay. And so, Jasper, you fly just a little bit down. Like, you're still cloud outpost in sight, but you get flying down closer to the blight and, like, free just on deck, like, getting his readings and, like, scanning. And he's like, you know, people think that the blight is this solitary, unchanging thing, but it isn't. It is always moving, flowing in different directions. When its flows meet up, that's where the maelstroms rise from. If I can get readings from this place and one more place, east of Ironworks, I will be able to predict the coordinates of the exact place the next maelstrom will emerge. Him explaining what he's doing. Does Nikolai have any thoughts on that, or?
Honestly, I would just be making sure everything is going smoothly. I'm assuming Rio is up here? Question mark.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rio is.
So I would say Nikolai is kind of full dad moding it. He is going through like every little minute thing in detail and like I don't know if this is what Rio was signing up for, but like she's getting a full class.
Oh, that's
So-
good. That's good. Give the young girl father figure with nice mustache.
Exactly. And so we're teaching her to fly, making sure everything's going smoothly, kind of like doing that, but also just like taking it easy, you know? Like
Yeah.
everything's kind of chill on the lunar eclipse right now.
Good. Could you give me a charisma roll to see how good you are at teaching?
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, that was a. What do I add to that? Because I rolled a 2. Yeah, straight charisma.
Oh god. Yeah.
Question: can it be persuasion?
I'll allow persuasion. I don't know. It's gonna be much better.
11.
Okay, so you're trying to be a good teacher and help her to learn this, but unfortunately, you're kind of bad at teaching. You're not good at this at all. So I don't think she would know good. I was going to say if you rolled good enough, then that would be a thing you could do in battles, is have her take the wheel and assist with that. But I'm going to say you just kind of confused her with your teaching.
I would say it's overly technical and also a little bit outdated.
Yeah.
Like based on that role, she's a little lost. It's like oh god, okay, sure. We're going off this tangent into this little nitty gritty detail, and also like it's like right, but also like it's not necessarily fully right for like this ship, which I can fly, but it's also like they're newer than I'm used to.
Does Nikolai get like distracted? Is he the type of guy to say that reminds me of something and then go on about a story?
God, Nikolai's like that cool teacher in high school who like just spends half the class showing YouTube videos, and you learn fucking nothing, but you don't hate him because at least he's not an asshole.
Hey kid,
Unfortunately,
you
I
ever
would
hear
not
of
say
a dry
he's that
waterboarding?
fun. I would say it's drier than that, and that's kind of the problem.
Oh, Nikolai's a good teacher and gives information, but he's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a thing
Okay,
of Nikolai, like, based on the description that Akash gave, it'd be a thing of, like, Nikolai is good at explaining it. Nikolai is not good at realizing that a lot of what he's explaining requires context.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have established that Nikolai, he tries, but he's not a great teacher. And like just Fried and Jordman, okay, I've got my readings. Let's get out of here. We don't want to be around here long.
All right, let's turn this ship around. Rio, you getting everything down?
Kinda.
All right, well let's show you how to turn this baby around. We're doing this real smooth, and then I'm gonna go into detail about that. And she's probably gonna get some brain fog, and then I'll return on. You know.
There's just you look at her and like the Apple computer like rainbow beach ball is just on her forehead spinning.
Exactly. Yes.
Good. But you're flying back, and as you're flying back, just Fried and Jordman is just like mumbling. Not sure. You're not sure if it's towards you or towards other people, but he's going to say, "A few weeks ago, when I was scanning the blight, things didn't go so well. Our crew was killed by the bugs, and I saw things."
What kind of things were those?
I'm not quite sure. Dr. Flip hypnotized me to hide those things from my conscious brain so I'd stop being crazy. But hey, I see. Yeah, that's not how actual psychology works. This guy's still a fucking just interjecting. But that is a thing that Sigmund Freud parody would do. But I still see flashes of those things when I go to sleep. Tentacles, claws, giant, pulsating brains, black eyes that stare into your soul, and 3 letters repeated again and again. OBS. 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 What does that mean?
I hate
Oh,
this
fucking
so fucking much.
If OBS is pulsating tentacles, some members of this party are going to be into that. So warning,
Hey,
Casey.
Yeah.
OBS does not stand for pulsating tentacles or for anything that has pulsating tentacles.
Clearly
Thank God.
it does if it was, well, I guess it'd be chanting its own name then. But
Osculating bulbous silica.
Maybe Cthulhu just wants to tell you about his favorite recording service. Okay. And so you go back. You have now achieved, you have captured, you have not captured. You've gotten 2 of your 3 readings. And once you get the 3rd one, you will be the first. You will be the first one to know. You and no one else will know where the next maelstrom is going to pop up.
Okay.
So Cecil is going to, before long, Cecil is going to finish his inspections on the ship, and he's going to finish his inspections on the ship. And is there anything else people want to do on the cloud outpost before you head back?
nope.
Nah.
Nope. Okay. That's good. And so you leave, and Father Kyler waves goodbye. Be sure to come back well, actually, I don't want to dictate your like travel plan, but I won't. You guys are cool. And so you're flying again. You're heading back to the ironworks. Is Arch still aboard the ship? Like the police cruiser? Is Arch still being a pain in the
Zane
ass on the
said
way back?
BRB 10 minutes ago, and I assume they're not back.
Oh.
But
Oh,
Zane
that's
did
fine.
also say, assume I'm stealthing at all times, so I think that means yes.
So Arch is still hiding on the ship and being a fucking he's being a menace on the boat. He's just hiding, occasionally popping out as they fly back. But I guess it's fine. No one's dying at the moment. So that's cool. And technically these ships would be arranged differently.
No, I
So,
like this
everyone
arrangement,
just-
actually.
Why do you want the cops to lead?
So that we can gun them
Because then we
down.
can keep them in our sights.
Because then we are flanking them on both sides, and it's hard for them to try and pull something.
Okay, hard for the cops to pull something is a benefit. So you have them lead back, and like Jabroni doesn't like it. You can tell he doesn't like it, but he's not going to fight it because that would look bad. So you're just all flying back. Is there anything you want to do or say to people as you guys are flying back?
Nothing I can think of.
No.
Who said
Couple people.
Couple people, okay. And so on the Flaming Needle 1.4, Cecil is just flying back. He's very frustrated about how things have gone, but it does appear that things are going fine. And I want to have let's give Zane a minute to come back because I want Jabroni to yell at Arch because Arch is a frustrating person.
Well, he's
in the
just going to be
meantime, we
yelling at a fucking wall that he thinks Arch might be behind.
Ace.
Okay, so maybe we do his like conversation with while Zane is still BRB, because in that case it fits that he wouldn't like hear it because he's gone. Like you're talking to a wall, man.
Yeah. I am like occasionally checking in with Arnaud to see if I can hear anything from them, even though I know I'm not, but I do want to hear what they're saying, if that's cool.
So him saying this, not to Arch, but to a wall he thinks Arch is hiding behind. Like Jabroni's just like, I'm not a fucking idiot. I know you suspect things of me. I know you suspect real bad things as being done by me, but honestly, it doesn't fucking matter. Because I didn't do that shit, and you can't prove that I did that shit, because I didn't fucking do that shit. So I don't give a fuck about your following behind me and popping up and acting like an asshole. And like Arch is on the other side of the ship not hearing any of this.
Also, that statement does prove that he's dumb, because Arch said to his face that he doesn't trust him.
Well, look, well, hold on.
Well, now he knows.
was-
Like he knows for sure.
So he was put in charge of this by like the smart people city. But would they allow cops? No, they would move any cops who are smart and competent back to Citadel and just leave the dumb ones in Ironworks. They
Oh,
don't give a shit
100%.
about that town.
No.
Yeah, but that is what he's saying. He says, it doesn't matter because I think I'll be stuck in the Ironworks for much longer. I mean, after I protected and kept safe the son of the second commander. Oh, they're going to promote me out of this shit. And then, well, I don't have to deal with you people ever again. It's nice to win. What he's saying.
I swear
and
to
Callie hears
God,
all
if
of
he
that.
gets fucking promoted.
He would get fucking promoted unless you can find a way to keep him like from getting away with things or prove things? Or does Callie have any ideas as Callie's hearing all this?
I mean, it's a thing of like we searched the ship for documents, we didn't find anything. I haven't caught them admitting anything, but like, I mean, my idea is tell them that when, because one of the second commander is married to one of the people in the Bardot family, so I feel like he's probably not going to be super thrilled about the fact that they didn't actually try and stop the Bardot prototype from getting destroyed.
I mean, to be fair, though, they will say, yes, we did. Callie is lying to you because your daughter, who you don't love, can't be trusted.
No, it's my mom that doesn't love me. He does love me, but in a really fucked up way.
True, Alder, he does love you. Well,
No,
I don't know
he
if he loves you.
does.
I know he thinks you're. It isn't the total lack of affection, but it's affection coming from. We'll meet him eventually.
Right, but no, he does. He just shows his love in a fucked up way and kind of just follows along what Callie's mom says.
Yes. Yes. And so, lying back, and Jabroni is so fucking happy that everything is going his way when he hears a horn. And Myrna from it's a very loud horn. You would also hear this from your ship, hear this like horn blowing just from far away. And maybe there's a telescope on the map, which we've been pretending is a radio. Does Myrna actually have a telescope?
I don't know who else has been pretending that's a radio. That's a fucking telescope.
I
that's
did
what
not-
be on the
radio stuff.
I
is.
never pretended that was a radio. I thought that we had a telescope on the ship.
Yeah, I assume that you gave me some form of desk up there and I wasn't just in a fucking barren square room alone.
I was assuming that you had a radio. I was not assuming you had a desk or a chair or anything.
Oh no, God forbid I'm sitting.
I'm just imagining it's like Myrna smoking weed, listening to music, lying on the hard wooden floor.
Okay, but
They
wooden
shouldn't have
floors
put
are
King
so
Crimson
comfy.
right next to Pink Floyd, man.
I don't understand.
Floyd
I just like the idea of having an all day for the past few months standing shift for like more than 8 hours. This is like a 16-hour job almost.
Myrna doesn't get paid enough.
Oh, my pay keeps getting docked.
I wonder why.
You cool.
Hey, I got knocked out before I could do any damage last fight, so I get
Yeah.
That's not the reason.
hazard pay.
You'll
I get
get paid the right amount now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't it'll work out this time. You couldn't break the ship because you were too busy being passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Myrna, you hear the war horn, and I assume Myrna is Myrna is a bit irresponsible sometimes, but not when it comes to pirates. Myrna fucking hates pirates, but you hear this horn, and I imagine you turn and see with the telescope. What Callie would probably also be able to see via or know that, welp, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that Myrna's wish is true. The bad news is that Myrna's wish is true. That he's back, and he's flying towards the police cruiser.
I guess Myrna's gonna fucking wipe the chill off her fucking back and start sounding the alarm. We got company again!
Yeah. And he's just flying close, and he's going to. He likes jumping on ships. He jumps onto this ship, and you just see through Arnaud, just like the color rain from Yusavitch's face as he's trying to think things through, because he believed you when you said that O'Brien was dead, but O'Brien is alive, and that is ruining his plans. So Yusavitch is just rapidly thinking he's you should get off my ship. I don't want you here. Don't want you here. Please leave. Go to do something else. And O'Brien
can I make an insight check on that?
Make an insight check.
Fuck you, dice. That's a 7.
You have a hard time telling if the guy you suspect of working for the pirates is working with the pirates.
Yep.
Yeah, and O'Brien's gonna be like, "You want me? Which one do you want me to take out?" And Yusavitch is just gritting his teeth because he can see that stupid fucking crow flying away. He knows Arch is doing something somewhere. Is Arch back? I just saw Arch do a roll. Or is that earlier? That was earlier. I'm stupid. Yeah. But Yusavitch, I feel like this is shit. There's no good way out of this for him.
Yeah, I'm pointing all of this out. I'm pointing all of this out to Cecil.
Because if he says, "Don't kill me, go kill the other ones instead," there goes his promotion. If he says, if he attacks, then he dies. I guess, how is Callie? How are you going to order Cecil to play? How are you ordering Cecil? And unrelated, because the radio is down. Actually, no, you would have Psychic from Arch still up. How are you telling Nikolai and Jasper and Myrna to handle this? And how are you handling this with Cecil?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is, I imagine Arch, both me and Nikolai are getting all of the information from this through that. But the first thing I guess I'll do is I'll go to Cecil and I'll go, okay, look who just came back. I can hear him right now, and he's very
clear. You failed to kill him.
That's not the point. He is colluding with the cops right now. And from there, I will just yell to, well, I guess, yeah, no, what I'm going to do is just over the, psychic link, I will tell Akash to open fire, and I'm firing shots at him.
Okay.
Then I'm opening fire as soon as possible.
Yusavitch is also gonna run back to his own radio and shout, "Please help me! The pirate, that pirate that we all hate, is attacking me. Please shoot him." And then can I get an attack roll for Nikolai with the ballista? Which means if Nikolai is firing the ballista, that means that, yay, we get to roll to have flying from bird baby.
To it?
I don't think you add damage to it. It's just a dexterity. It's a ranged weapon roll, and it is 3d8 or 3d10. I think 3d10.
Well, I rolled a 5 on the dice, which is not good. So I don't think it's hitting, but you never know.
Okay,
a warning
that's
shot.
Gonna miss. Okay, how is Callie's shot, and who is Callie aiming for gonna go?
I'm aiming for the big guy. And am I getting a full turn, or am I just getting a shot off?
You're getting a shot, and I guess you could also probably do a bonus action.
Okay, well then I get to make 2 attacks because multi-attack. And that is a 22 and a 25 to hit.
Both of those hit. Roll damage.
Fuck! Ah! I just rolled 2 1s on the damage die. That is 14 piercing damage across both shots. And then I will have Arnaud swing in and attack him. Which is a...
Arno is a physical living bird who can die, right?
Maybe not die, but
well, technically he can die, but I can bring him back.
Do I want to be mean and have him, like, swat away the bird?
You can, but he has to do it on his turn.
Yeah. So
and also,
roll for
it has
attack.
flyby, so it can just fly out of his reach.
Ah, psych. Roll to hit with Arno.
Yep. That is 17.
17. That hits. A little bit of damage.
Cool. Oh, max damage. Let's go. So that's 11 slashing damage.
Okay, 11 more slashing. That's a really deadly fucking bird, by the way. That's like, it is a crow that can one-shot an ordinary person.
It has also been trained by a ranger. And is inherently magical.
Okay, and does anyone else have ranged attacks they can do to interrupt this fight before they would have to fly up?
We get a bonus action and like 1 attack. Is that what you said?
Just like a thing you could do on your turn. We're not going into full initiative because I have a feeling this will be over quickly. Just like, what type of things would Myrna want to do?
Myrna would be fucking pissed after that last fight and go straight for a lightning storm.
Ah, nice. Summon roll is. Does that just create a storm around him and he has to make a dex save?
Yes. So, it's a 60-foot radius fucking storm, and I get to choose a point when I cast it, and on each of my turns to just shoot a lightning bolt down.
Okay. Roll to. Is it like a dex save for him?
It's actually going to be a dex save for.
Are you gonna fucking thunder nuke all the cops?
Please.
At least most of them.
oh no.
Are we not allowed to?
I mean, it's up to
It
you.
just feels familiar, you know?
One day we will do a campaign where the party doesn't kill a bunch of cops.
Okay, but this time they actually deserve it.
Well, yes,
You built them this
And-
way. You can't blame us.
Okay, dex save for both of them.
Yes.
And plus, Casey, we're just being the change in the world that we want to see, which is a
Okay,
bunch
so
of
that
dead
is-
cops.
That's going to be a 12 for Green Cop and an 18 for O'Brien.
That is going to be. $18 damage on Green and 9 on O'Brien.
Okay, 9 on O'Brien. So Green's fucking dead. Just killed a cop.
I killed the first cop.
Yo, congrats!
But
It's a little
O'Brien
fair.
is O'Brien. So, like, the way I see it is Jabroni thinks you guys can beat O'Brien, so he's begging you to kill O'Brien because the alternative is that's what he thinks is best. But that might not have been the best decision because O'Brien like sees this and he's like fucking pissed, like, oh, all right, you want to fight me? I'll fucking fight you. And just like as he walks by a red cop, I'm going to roll an attack, and red cop is he just slaps he just like karate chops through red cop's skull, and red cop falls over, and he's gonna be walking up to Jabroni, and he's like, okay, you want to fucking betray me? Want to break your word? I would have killed all those people because I follow my fucking word. He's Irish now. He was always supposed to be Irish, but he's Irish now. But you want to make a fucking fight out of this? I can make a fucking fight out of this. And he just lifts his fucking massive fist up in the air and then just hammer slams it down on Jabroni Yusavitch, like cleaving through half of Jabroni's health.
I'm relaying this word for word to Cecil.
Yeah. And
fucking
feel like
Callie's over here like a commentator.
Yeah, no, I'm giving a live feed like fucking. He's climbing up the ladder.
And I feel like Yusavitch, just like covered in blood, says, "You fucking moron! You fucking everything would be fine if you weren't such a stupid bitch and had actually killed them yesterday. But no, you didn't follow your fucking God fucking damn it! I was so close. I was so fucking close to get to being fine." Jabroni is so fucking pissed as we go back to shots from Nikolai and Callie.
You get more shots?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
it's kind of
Awesome.
make another attack roll.
I rolled a fucking 8, okay. A
You
2,
could-
a 5, and an 8. I'm dying.
Okay, nat 1 on one of the rolls. I definitely hit on the second one, and then a 12 for our no.
Okay, roll all that damage. And who are you aiming for? Because there's another asshole there besides the main one. Honestly, O'Brien has killed so many more people than Jabroni Yusavitch. But I think Yusavitch is the worst person.
Yeah,
Is he
and
just
it's
an
like
asshole?
it's a fun thing of like
O'Brien's at least
It's-
honest about that he's a violent mass murdering pirate. Yusavitch is like, no, I'm a good cop and I make things nice and like protect people.
yeah, and I guess the problem is that if Cecil wasn't directly in Callie's line of sight, probably would target the cop. But also, I know that Cecil is immediately just going to tell Callie's parents, and that's just going to make a already fucked situation infinitely more complicated.
I think Phineas and Ferb would have been better if the thing that the older sibling was trying to tattle was that the younger sibling brutally killed a cop. Like,
Yeah.
Mom, Phineas and Ferb shot up a police station.
Mom, Phineas and Ferb started spouting communist rhetoric and want to dismantle the government. Anyways, I'm going for Big Buff Man. And that is 14 piercing.
Okay. The problem with this guy is that he's a fucking damage sponge. That he isn't even like caring about like it. Like he considers arrows annoying because the last one like hit him in the heart and like sent him into shock briefly. But that was he's been shot with arrows so many fucking times.
Well, maybe he should come fight me face to face because my build is technically a melee build.
Yeah. Does Myrna want to do another lightning strike? And who? Ooh, look who's within 5 feet now.
Everyone.
And I'm gonna say that, like, not to control Arch, but Arch in, like, let's say Arch is in the fucking floorboards, he's hiding, but Arch just sneaks away. And Myrna, throw down all your fucking lightning. Who all's that? Oh, you can't kill Blue Cop.
No, Blue Cop just has to watch.
1 cop, 2 cop, red cop, blue cop.
So that's going to be another dex save.
Oh, Dex save. Good. Oh, actually, +5 to Dex saves is what Jabroni's got. Okay, and Dex save for O'Brien. That's a 5 for O'Brien, 15 for Jabroni.
All right, they both fucking fail, so it's going to be 10 to both of them.
Okay. And I will say, give me a perception check.
Ooh, that's going to be a 23.
23. Yeah, you can tell that Lightning in particular, O'Brien is just fucking shrugging off. Like, he's got this magic bond with the blue lightning dragon that lets him throw thunderbolts. He got dragon blood running through his veins. He resists lightning damage.
He's
But
literally.
anyway, on
Oh, never mind.
It's
Yeah.
not about
go
the
ahead.
damage. It's about sending a message.
He does strike me as the type who thinks that the Joker is very deep and meaningful.
I'm gonna object to that. No, he thinks the Joker is stupid, but mostly because, like, what? He's like a fucking clown with makeup? That's lame. Like, nah, he should be a big. Oh god. I will say, Jabroni thinks the Joker is stupid, but he thinks Bane is cool. He really likes how Bane, like, broke Batman on his back.
Okay,
Here's
but Bane
Rogue
objectively
Batman
is
Mountain.
cool.
Jerome likes Jared Leto Joker.
No, oh god, he would kill Jared Leto Joker. He would kill Jared Leto. Fuck, he would kill Jared Leto Joker on sight. But speaking of killing things on sight, how I feel like this goes is he grabs Jabroni one hand throat, the other hand his ankles, and lifts him up in the air. Does not bane him, rips him in half with that 30 damage strike, and then just swings Jabroni's legs down and beats the cop to death.
Did I just hear you say throat his hand?
Hey yo.
Yeah. So
Don't you know that O'Brien's the throat goat?
Yeah. So
Not another one.
Casey
We've
did
just,
disagree to it.
So O'Brien showed up, and things went kind of bad. O'Brien's still alive, and Yusavitch like turned on him, and O'Brien responded by what just happened as you returned is O'Brien ripped Yusavitch in half and killed all the cops. And I've been imagining during all of this that Arch has been hiding in the floorboards and pretending he's not there because he doesn't want to one-on-one melee the big strong guy.
Also, you were 100% right. They were working with the fucking outcast guy, but then once he died, like, it was okay. What is his name? Jabroni was playing both sides. He wanted, like, either, I guess, the outcast thing, like, he could continue that racket, but he also did kind of want the outcast to die because that means that he can get a promotion and start working in Citadel instead.
Then he could get, yeah. He's like, everything would have been fine, and then it turns out that that O'Brien got that fucking dragon blood in him that makes him hard to kill. And by the way, you have no fucking clue what that voice was. That's like, you have not earned the privilege to die at the start of the session. It'll be a while before that. But the point
we didn't
is,
hear that.
Yeah, but the players, you not the characters.
Okay.
But the point is, O'Brien's big and fucking tough, and he doesn't like people playing both sides and trying to kill him. He's killed the entire crew of the police cruiser, so he just picks up the radio phone and says, I was hired by this man to kill all of you. He turned on me, and I don't like when people turn on me. He is now dead. I have no more quarrel with you, so I am going to leave. Rest your wounds and prepare yourselves, because the next time we meet, perhaps one of us will die, or perhaps. Oh, by the way, there is one of your crew that was rather humiliating to me, who gave me the type of fight I've not had in such a long time. I respect his strength. That knight that you had with you. Ask him if he's ever considered piracy, because he'd make a great one. Oh, and all.
Connor, or Casey
Weak and
fucking died.
pathetic and hasn't mastered her hatred. Son of a bitch! How long have I been
No, you
dead?
just cut out for like half a second, then you came back. Like
How
just
much-
enough for me to say a word.
So you were talking about the throat goat, and then you came back calling Myrna weak and pathetic.
Yeah, he said that he said he has no quarrel with you, he's leaving. Also, Jasper impressed him with the fight, and he wishes Jasper was into being a pirate, because Jasper would make a good pirate. And also, by the way, tell Myrna she sucks and is weak and is pathetic and will never kill me. Fuck you, Myrna.
Myrna's gonna respond by zapping him again.
You can't fucking hear him. You can just you see this through the telescope. You can.
I'm
you
reading
get
his
five-
fucking lips.
Oh god, roll to so you can read his
Perception
lips. You
check.
no, you can just tell from his body language. That's the body language of someone who doesn't respect me personally.
He looks straight at the telescope and flips Myrna off.
No, what he does like the pro wrestling, like he points over at Myrna and gives a thumbs down. And I'll roll his dex save to see how much damage that last lightning strike did. 17. So he saves and with barely taken damage anyway. Just you strike him with lightning and he just shakes his head and says, pathetic. And he jumps on Yankee Blue and he's flying back. Well,
For
hold on. Can I say
context,
where he's
I
flying back?
rolled a 5 for damage, so that would have been 5 divided by 2
2
for a
divided
failed
by
roll.
2, so that would
So it
have
would
been
have
single point
1, yeah.
Or actually, no, it rounds up always, so it's 2 points of damage. But yeah, he jumps on his dragon. He's flying back to. Well, should I say where he's flying back to? He's flying back to
Newark.
somewhere. No, he's not from fucking Newark. It's not. Well, I guess maybe. Wait, he's so old. Is he like an Irish immigrant to New York and still has the accent? Like everyone else in New York, I don't fucking know. But anyway, Arch, you pop out from the floorboards. All the cops are dead. You were proven right. How's Arch feeling?
Shrugs. He was proven right. That doesn't mean anything. Not like he had a vendetta against these guys. It's just, yeah, I know you guys are shady.
And
He's gonna
Cecil
go
has
make certain the ship is flying right, and then he's gonna set an autopilot in their direction, and then he's just gonna loot their bodies, I guess.
you loot their body. I don't think they have any special or especially rare stuff, and I do think they don't have all the money that they got from their protection racket scheme in their pockets. I will say one part of the mystery that I didn't think that this would be a part of the mystery that would be easy to pick up on. Next time I do a mystery in this, I'll try and have clues that would be easier to figure out. But do you want to know what the stuff with like the missing cargo and like the cans not being on the evidence list was?
They were dropping it off to the outcasts so they can have supplies and survive out there.
Oh, so you figured it out. You just didn't say you figured it out. So I'm like, okay, you figured
No,
it out.
Yep.
I said
Yeah.
it.
I thought
I
you
said
said
it
it
when I literally said it when I saw the manifest. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
They're working with the outcasts and giving them supplies.
Yeah.
No, I figured. See, the problem with you trying to throw mysteries is that you make all the people that are involved with the mystery shady as fuck instead of doing it straight, and like them actually trying to, instead of
The
them
next
actually
time-
trying to be like serious and like acting of hiding it.
The next time I do a mystery, I'm just gonna throw so many different fucking shady characters that you're going to get so many red herrings.
Don't throw. Any
At that
shady
point, we
characters,
just won't
play 'em
want to
straight.
help those fuckers.
Yeah, if you do that, then we're just gonna walk away. We don't need to interact with those people. You just do
you're
it
gonna be
so
forced.
no one is
You're
shady.
gonna be forced. You're gonna. Be,
Hi, can you help our town? Gives you
Oh, I can't- I'm
72
not gonna
London
spoil it.
greetings.
The next, I don't know if I should say the spoiler, but I do have another arc with some mystery elements planned up, and I have a character for it who's going to be super sus, and the name I have picked out is Scarlett O'Haring, and the question you have to ask is, did I name her Scarlett O'Haring, as in like red herring, to fuck with you by making her the secret evil murderer, or is it just red herring? And am I saying this to like set you up or to double set you up, or it'll be fun.
Okay, but you know the moment you introduce any character information about that person, I'll figure it out, right?
Yeah. No, you'll figure it out. But the question, we'll deal with that later when you go to the next place with a bunch of evil murderers.
I do want to send a message to Callie and be like, can you tell your brother I told you so?
Callie going to say that?
I think Callie already said that for herself.
Yeah, but I want it from me.
Uh,
Because I told him on the ship not to go jump on their ship, and he did it anyways. And then, yeah, he could have been taken hostage. I warned him like 3 or 4 times.
why don't you come back to the ship and say it yourself?
I'll slow down the ship until I'm like next to them.
You're gonna
Which
do a
isn't that much.
drive-by? I told you so.
Yes, I do a drive-by. I told you so. We don't need to role play it out unless you want him to reply to me. No, I don't want to
Well,
hear it.
he's
I'll
like,
do the drive-by. I
like,
told you so, and then the moment I say it, I gun the ship so it goes in. So I just keep
Give me-
going.
you
I
You
go forward
literally
faster.
say, "I don't want to hear it." La la
Give me a
la.
vehicle handling check to see if you crash Jabroni's ship immediately after that.
Okay. $12.
Okay, so you do that, and like as you do that, you like do the engine a bit much, and it like sputters and smokes, but doesn't crash.
I did not hit the clutch properly.
Oh,
and let
also,
it-
while we had like Rio piloting the ship, I didn't get a chance to say it. While we had Rio piloting the ship as Nikolai is firing the ballistas, I did roll an 11 for Rio, and I don't think that's enough to crash, but I feel like part of the reason Nikolai missed those ballistas is because the ship is just going back and forth. It's fucking seesawing because she doesn't know what she's doing.
It's like, Rio, please, no.
I'm
Oh god.
helping.
It's like a dad trying to keep the flashlight still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I do think after the drive-by, I told you so. Cecil is just gonna sit down on like these steps by the steering wheel, and he's gonna say, "No, he's right. He did tell me so, and you did as well, Kaliara. Thank you for everything. I would be dead now if not for you and your team. And I was wrong to dismiss your judgment earlier. You were right. I was wrong."
Thank you. You know, I know that historically, we haven't always, well, frankly, most of the time, we haven't seen eye to eye. But you're still my brother, and I do still care about you. And I think Callie will just like walk up and give him a hug.
Oh, that's nice. I have not had a hug from a family member in so long. I think Esme is the only one to have ever hugged me.
It's certainly tough. And I think frankly that's a large reason why I left. But
Yeah.
you know,
Mother
Eh.
and father were just the worst, but it was wrong of me to let their thoughts about you influence my own.
well, I appreciate you for I appreciate that you acknowledge that, and well, if you ever need a crew again for anything, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help.
I'll certainly be sure to hire you.
Thank
Do you have
you.
any intention on returning home ever? Just out of curiosity, I can understand not wanting to be with our family. I mean, why do you think I live in the ironworks? They suck so much.
Yeah.
Well, Camille and Ezra are fine.
Yeah, I do think eventually I'll end up back there. I do need to go back there eventually. My crewmate Jasper has some business there. But I intend to try and make it brief if I can. I definitely do want to see Esme and Camilla if I can, though.
Yes. So you lead the ship back to Ironworks, and you fly back, and everything goes fine. You don't run into any more trouble while you're journeying. And you get back, and Bardo's shipworks has been saved, and you have been paid 5,000 gold. You got a good payout of that.
Let's go.
And
Let's go.
also, as we see the protection racket mission complete, as we see that appear and fall down into the blight from the clouds, you have all leveled up one more time.
Let's go!
You're now level 7, right? Because this would be third level up you started for.
Yep.
You're level 7.
Max health. Let's fucking go.
And I will say, what was that? Not the max health.
I was just gonna ask the exact amount of loot they had on them. I know it's nothing special, but like I know they would all had 4 police batons. Do they have any other weapons?
So here's what actually I'm going to say. I feel like Cecil would be a stickler fucking asshole about this and be like, by the way, that ship and any property aboard it is owned by the police department. Like, you can't just loot it.
Cecil wouldn't see all that because I would be on the ship by
Okay,
myself.
I won't let you steal the ship, but I will let you. Like, you got some police. But
I'm not going to steal the ship. I'm going to return the ship back to Ironworks, but ask for a prize bounty for it.
They have generic batons, short swords, and crossbows. And let's say they have between them 75 gold total.
25 gold total? Okay. And then I will negotiate with the police later for a monetary reward for returning their ship safely.
I would love to do that, by the way. Just you fucking you.
We fought O'Brien. We were successfully chased him off. Yeah.
You see a cop get shot.
We were able
to
to fight O'Brien off and bring your ship back. I would like a reward.
I know. I think we'll deal with that next time. I think that honestly, Arch could negotiate it, but I love the idea of you're just standing on the street and you see a cop get shot to death. So you get in his police car and you drive it back to the police station and say, "Hey, I returned your car. Please pay me." That's fucking wild.
I mean,
okay.
Well, I think they'd prefer that.
Cops actually do that.
By the way, you have a ship just floating out in the middle of nowhere, somewhere close to the South Cloud outpost.
That is an actual thing that cops do. If you find police issued things and return it to them, you can't get a cash reward.
Okay, today I learned. But you take it back, and I do think, like, the damage to your ship, you did negotiate that Cecil would repair any damage. So Bardo's shipworks are going to fix them going forward. And then you're probably going to have to take off for your next mission. You also got reimbursed for the gas, so I'm not subtracting it from your fuel total. But as we end this session, while you're waiting to get the ship repaired, I feel like, Arch, you're going to find the pigeon coop with 3 letters in it. One addressed to Callie and one with nothing written on it.
The very first one you cut out.
Yeah. Who is that addressed to?
Why is my fucking audio always so fucking stupid? It's
I mean, you've been pretty
We're
good
not losing
today,
too much
for the most
info.
part.
It's just like a couple seconds of spottiness every now and then.
Yeah, and this one was just particularly
happens.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like literally as soon
just-
as you opened your mouth.
Yeah, just the very first one was cut out, but I know Callie and the blank letter, and that's it.
okay. So it's one addressed to the crew as a whole.
Mm.
I'll keep the blank one for myself. I'll give Callie hers later when she's alone, and then I guess once we're all back at Ironworks, I'll wait for us to finish up our transactions and be like, "Hey, there's a letter for us. Let's talk and stuff and things." And so we can end off on reading the letter.
Let's see it then.
The letters.
Yeah.
Wanna send it to
you
me?
want
I'll
to do
read
all
it.
3 letters or just the all crew one?
Callie's opening the
all
one.
3, but but I want to read the crew one.
Yeah, let's do. I feel like we end on the crew one. So first up, there is the unmarked letter, and all it says inside is status report with a
Okay.
period. And Callie, your letter, fitting for a time about your family, it's from Esme.
Yay!
Sweet, perfect cinnamon roll, too pure for this world. And oh, I just realized a funny joke I can make, but I won't because it's spoilers. But your letter from Esme says, "Dearest Kaliara," let me know if I ever fucking cut out, by the way.
Okay.
"Dearest Kaliara, how go your journeys? It's been so long since I heard your voice. I miss you. Things have been so lonely without you. Recently, Father has arranged for me to begin work at the communications tower. It is simple work, mostly reading out news announcements, but I'm able to do it from bed, which is nice. Mother was unhappy about me getting a job, but of course that is her normal mood. Father is busy as normal. Mel's life is going excellent. Father put her in charge of overseeing the response to this site rot stuff that's going around. Mother brags about her accomplishments to her friends frequently and mentions Cecil's work with the shipworks from time to time. You and I do not feature in her conversations often as you'd expect. Anyway, the important thing is, I think I have an idea on how to convince Mother and Father to let you come home, although it will take some time to arrange. Until we are reunited, stay safe, dearest sister."
Aw.
That
Okay.
is the letter from Esme, which I'll just copy paste it in the chat. in
Yeah.
case you want
Thank you.
reference. But the big thing, the important letter, is you get a letter from Gotcha Pawn, the pawn shop owner, businessman with a dice for a head who gambles, and it says,
Can you send it to me
"Dear
so I can read it?
adventurers." Wait, what was that, Zane?
Can you send it to me so I can read it?
Of course. "Dear adventurers, I had a wonderful time playing dice against you the other night. I also heard about your brutal. Oh, wait, no, that didn't happen. I also heard that you guys were good in a fight. Anyway, to cut to the chase, I've recently invested in a
Sorry.
tournament
Check it out.
taking place in Shimmer. I think
Okay,
your
so-
group would be excellent competitors."
Okay.
You've been investing in
Why
what?
is it red? Why can't? Oh God, I hate Discord. It's so shitty. Discord's gonna join OBS as the
just
bad
internet,
guy.
isn't it?
Why
Yeah,
isn't
I
my
was gonna say
fucking
that one.
internet? The state of Iowa is a shithole.
Yes.
Did that come through?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
complaining
you were
came through
talking about
perfect time.
shithole counties.
Yeah. "Dear adventurers, I have had a wonderful time playing dice against you the other night. I also heard about your skill in fighting. Anyway, to cut to the chase, I've recently invested in a fighting tournament taking place in Shimmer. I think your group would make excellent competitors." And you turn the letter over, and inside is a flyer for the 3rd annual Skywalker Smackdown, hosted at the Skywalker Bar in Shimmer,
Is Luke
featuring
gonna
all
be
of your
there?
favorite fighters like Titus Diamond Hook, Burst Angline, Chocomotive, and our reigning champion, the Big Maraca.
Yo!
One winner will walk away with the
He's
coveted
here.
10,000 gold prize. The tournament, and it gives like details. It gives details on like the tournament starts in about 3 weeks, flexible depending on how long things take part to get there, and also the money. Want to know the money for this big fucking tournament that has the big Maraca fighting in it?
Yeah.
A big maraca?
The prizes are 400 gold entry fee, but all of the quarterfinalists get 500 gold. 4th place gets 1,000 gold. 3rd place gets 2,000 gold. 3,000 for the runner-up, and 10,000 gold for the grand finalist.
I'm entering MMX in that.
I was hoping you would.
Yes.
Is the 5,000 the total for all 3 jobs or just Cecil?
No.
You have not been paid for the other jobs because they're not completed. 5,000 is
Okay.
just Cecil.
So everyone gets 600 gold. There's 2,700 in ship and emergency funds if you absolutely need it, or if we need to upgrade the ship somewhere. So add 600 to your inventories.
And thus, we end the protection racket arc as we move on to the next story arc, where the blight analysis, and you gotta take that dude to Cyrannus to complete his pilgrimage. But from Cyrannus, it's pretty close to Shimmer, and you know what's in Shimmer? The big Maraca who you can fight against.
Yeah.
You want to know who else is in Shimmer?
Your
What?
mom?
My mom.
No, your mother is dead. Like everyone from
Haha, your mom's
everyone
fucking
from
dead.
Jasper's hometown is dead pretty much. There's like, well, I mean, there were a lot of survivors, but so many people died. Your mom's fucking dead, bro.
Imagine having a dead mom. Fucking loser.
Damn.
On the other hand,
Could be
imagine
me, I
having a
guess.
dead mom, having an alive mom like Callie does.
Fucking loser.
Yeah. Kelly
think
is a
that's where we
loser.